Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. So I am that I am Oracle. Thank you all for joining me. So I'm actually going to light some Salopanto this morning. All right, so you can get it started. We're just going to cleanse our energy as we go into this reading, okay? And I'm also going to light a candle, calling in on protection for the collective. All right. All right. I cleanse, purify, and detox this space of any negative energies, negative thought patterns, negative emotions. Just making a clear and positive space for the reading and for the viewers. I cleanse and purify my space, cleansing any negative thoughts, emotions, feelings, or energies that may have been lingering from any previous experience or encounters, known and unknown. We also clean the essence of the candle that we're using today, making sure that it is purified and clear of any negative energies or attachments as well. All right. You can smell that aroma. Not literally, but figuratively, y'all. All right. And I've already added oil, so we're going to light this candle. I call on the Divine Spirit, Archangel Michael, the Ascended Masters, my ancestors, spirit guides, and guardian angels, to cover myself and protect myself and the collective from all hurt, evil, harm, danger, flood, fire, enemies, diseases, death, destruction, despair, deception, and anything not of our highest good. Help me to transform it into its highest form of light and return it to cinder to where it came from. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your insight and your blessings on this journey. We give thanks for everything that you have done for us, what you are doing for us, and what you continue to do for us. So it is, and so let it be. All right. Excuse me, y'all. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your holistic herbs, whatever it is that you like to partake in that helps you get in tune with your higher self, the divine creator, as you listen for messages that will help guide you on your spiritual journey. But the first thing, as always, we're going to find out who these messages may possibly be for, okay? Divine Spirit, who are these messages meant for? Who are these messages meant for? I ask that you help these messages reach whoever they are supposed to reach. They receive the healing, the insight, the guidance that will help them navigate their journey, that will help them give a better understanding. All right. Who are these messages for, Divine Spirit? Who are these messages for? All right. Who are these messages for, Divine Spirit, this morning? Who are these messages for? Who are these messages for? Okay, first card, Delaware. You can live in Delaware, you can be from Delaware. The 18th is significant. The 12th may be significant. Who else are these messages for? New Mexico. Okay. Mississippi. Mars, look at your Mars placement. Okay, somebody's Mars placement may be significant during this reading. Neptune placements. All right, something could be going on with Neptune and Mars during this time. Who else are these messages for, Spirit? Who else are these messages for? Who else? We have Monday. We have Taurus. We have Louisiana, Uranus, day 25, and Illinois. Okay, and the top of the deck says November. So, all right. So if these messages, all right, if any of these mean anything to you, dates, places, Tennessee was hiding behind Mississippi, y'all. So If you're from Tennessee, all right, this could also be significant from you, or you could move to Tennessee or vacation there, or just have anything significant about Tennessee, all right? These could be events, things taking place during this time, and these locations as well, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Wisdom Oracle. We're going to get some insight into what this could all be about, all right? Ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, help me to correctly and intuitively interpret these messages for the collective, so that they may receive the healing guidance and instructions that you have for them. Okay. What messages do you have? What insight do you have for the collective this morning? What insight do you have for the collective this morning? All right. So first out, we have soulmate. All right. And not for you. Okay. So we're going to get a little bit more before I start interpreting that. Okay. You could be dealing with a karmic soulmate, or you could be dealing with a soulmate who rejected you, okay? What is this not for you? This is fate, all right? So someone who you've encountered or will be encountering, okay, is here to teach you some sort of lesson. It's already been written in the stars for you to meet or encounter this person. You may have already encountered this person, okay? This person may have rejected you. You could be a divine feminine, or the person that rejected you could have been a feminine, divine feminine energy, okay, as well. We're going to get more clarification though, okay? Community, okay? So this person could be in a friend group of yours. It could be, you could be neighbors. You could work in a community together. You could be an activist together. This could also be calling you to work more in your community, to spend time in your community. You may be very involved with animals, very gifted with animals here, because we have the giraffe and we have the parakeet. Children, you also may be very good with children. You may be working with children, okay? But I want to know more about this soulmate and not for you, okay? At the time, sometimes God's rejection is also God's protection, okay? So this could have been ill timing, ill fate, okay? Or just someone that you met that was supposed to help transform you, okay? But the soulmate here, and so someone here has a loyal heart, okay? Someone here wants you to know that they have a loyal heart, or you're either dealing with someone or a commitment, or this is spirit bringing you in someone who has a very loyal heart, a very committed heart, okay? Someone who equal give and take. This is a soulmate connection, okay? Tell me more. What is this not for you? What was this not for you, Spirit? Okay, so we said cleaning up, chopping wood, tending to the small things, okay? So, yes, this is someone who could have potentially rejected you, or you rejected them, okay? And it could have been because of clean it up. Oh, wow, I just said that, clean it up with chop wood. Okay, so the reason why something was ill timing, because there were still some karmic cycles here that needed to be closed out. There were still behaviors, toxic patterns, addictions that still needed to be addressed. So in the timing, okay, somebody was a repetition. Chop wood is doing something over and over and over, expecting the same outcome, doing something the same way over and over, expecting a different outcome. Okay, so this is someone who was caught up in a repetition cycle, somebody who was a repeat offender of something, okay? And so at the moment that you met them, I feel like the divine timing card is out here, but this person could have come into your life at the time to teach you a lesson, okay? There was something that they were here to help you with, or you were sent into their life to help them with, to show them something. Often soulmates can be catalysts, okay? They can be friends, they can be business partners, they can be family as well. This does not have to be someone you're romantically involved with, although this reading does indicate this could have been someone you were intimate with, or a love interest, or someone, okay, that you could have potentially, you saw yourself having a family with the community card here being indicated with the mama and baby giraffe, okay? So at the time, the reason why you experienced this rejection was because a person that you met was going through some karmic lessons, okay? And this happened for a particular reason, and you may have had to sit on the outside, you may have had to view this from a different situation, but this was fate, okay? You met this person for a reason, okay? You could be helping them clean up. You could be dealing with this person now, or you don't have to be dealing with this person, but I feel like you were sent into this person's life to help them see something clearly, okay? To help them clean up some sort of behavior, some sort of, it could even be, it doesn't even necessarily have to be, this could be chop wood and clean it up, could be even just tending to your own home, tending to your temple, all right? Helping a person make better health choices, okay? You could be a personal trainer, okay? A soulmate can be platonic. You can be a personal trainer and you still can help a person. You're still assisting a person clean up something. You're helping them remove debris and junk, okay? Fat is also, when you get too much fat around your visceral organs, okay, it can cause all type of health issues, okay? So even as simple as being a personal trainer, you're helping someone clean up a behavior to help them become the best version of themselves, okay? So remember, people come into our lives for different reasons, all right, to assist us, to help us. And after these people, we have soul contracts with them prior to coming here. They would say we were going to meet this person and they were going to help us in some way or fashion, meet some sort of goal, okay, or overcome some sort of obstacle, okay? So this soulmate who was put in your life or whom you met was sent to help you clean up something, to help you to help you see yourself in a better light, so to speak. Because we do have the fate, and it's a fairy, and she's got a star, okay? So underneath all of that junk, underneath all of those illusions and lies and addictions and stuff that we when we come here, we tend to wear these things like a badge of honor, okay? There was a star waiting to be born. There was a star waiting to shine. But this soulmate came in to, you had to sweep away all that stuff, had to clean it up, okay? So you may be, this could be past, present, or future. You may be encountering someone who's going to help you become the best version of yourself. But now, there's a certain point, I want to be careful when I say that, with you helping a person. What you don't want to do is overextend yourself and you make everything solely about that person, okay? You physically cannot help a person heal, okay? Let's understand that first. But you can be a guide. You can teach, you can show, you can train, okay? But the action has to be taken by the person willing to go through the change, willing to shed the old skin and become the new version, okay? So it takes a lot of confidence, takes willpower, takes discipline, takes motivation, all right? It takes strength, it takes courage, all right? And so sometimes even being a coach, being a mentor, okay? For some of you, you could have been sent into a person's life to be a coach, to be a mentor, a counselor of some sort, all right? But you had a contract with this person, all right, that essentially they could have rejected it, okay? And that's what I'm kind of getting here, all right? So I'm getting that somebody not for you was rejected. The contract was rejected because of the addictions, because of whatever was going on in the person's life. Maybe they did not feel that you were adequate enough to fulfill that role for them, okay? So, but we're gonna move on, okay? I don't know, that's kind of like what I was getting when I'm looking at this, with is not for you. TikTok, oh, I said that, y'all, divine timing. Oh my goodness, thank you, Spirit. Wow, I said that. It was about divine timing, okay? So you were rejected because it was not the right time, all right? So in this aspect, show me one more. A change in the wind, yeah. So you're going to be experiencing, you or the person that you're dealing with is going through some sort of change, okay? There's some, a zebra can't change his stripes, but something is being removed and cleansed and made new and whole, okay? There's a change coming within a family. There's a change coming within a friend group. There's a change coming within some sort of dynamic dealing with a group of people. There even could be in a collaboration. There even could be the starting of a new family, okay? And this is for a divine feminine, I feel, okay? Because we do have the yin energy, okay? All right, what else, Spirit? What else? It was not the right timing when you met this person, but I feel like the winds is changing and it will be, okay? What else, Spirit? Yes, you could be being watched by someone in your community. You could be being watched by family, by friends. If you're on a platform, you're definitely being watched, okay? That's a given. But you're being observed, okay, within your community. Um, by someone, how you clean it up, okay? How you tend to yourself. How are you helping your community, okay? The divine is also observing you and wants you to be present in the here and now. As these changes take place, make sure that you're staying aware, of your own emotions, that you're staying in tune with what's happening in your community. This could also be aware of what's going on around you, okay? Watching what's going on around you, paying attention. I also see that being present and observant, okay? So somebody needs to watch what's going on around them as well. Be aware of who is in your community and what's happening in your community, okay? Because there's changes happening that may or may not affect you as well. So just be mindful of that, okay? At the bottom of the deck, there's an unfinished symphony. So you and another person, okay, may have some sort of unfinished symphony that needs to be. This could also be a project in a community. Wow. This also just came out, time to go. All right, bottom of the deck is time to go. It's time to leave someplace or leave someone or something behind that's no longer working for you. At the time, Spirit is asking you to go into meditation, okay? To go within, to seek inner peace and calmness, okay? If you can feel the storm, for some of us, you can feel the storm brewing around you, okay? And so in order to find peace, in order to find shelter and sanctuary, you're being asked to meditate, to go within, all right? To seek serenity from within and know that as the storm rages around you, you are anchored, okay? You are anchored in your faith. You are seated in the throne of your power. No place like home. For many of you, this is a return to home. For many of you, you left home and you're getting ready to return to home. And for some of you, this may be you leaving home, okay? A time for you to spread your wings. It's a time for you to become something or someone new, to find out more about who you are, to expand your horizons, to expand your network, okay? Tell me more about no place like home, okay? Regeneration. So at this time, your home can also indicate your temple, your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul, okay? Mind, body, and soul, all right? So right now, your body, your temple is going through a regeneration process. You are healing, you are cleaning, you are restoring, you're going through renewal, transformation, okay? Your mind is being made renewed. Your heart is being made renewed. Your body, all right, is healing and going through transformations where it's being remade anew so that it can house the spirit of the divine. You have to make room, all right? We can't pretend to know everything or have the answers to everything, because then we don't allow room for teachability or adaptability or for spirit to move. So be open, remain open to teaching, remain open to spirit. For many of you, you're rising like the phoenix. You're rising out of the ashes and being made new, whole, complete. For many of you, you're thinking about moving. You're thinking about a home. You're thinking about something. What are you thinking about? You're thinking about how this transformation is affecting you. You're thinking about how is it affecting other people. You're doing a lot of thinking. You're thinking about this new life. okay? Could be an air sign. It could just be in your mind a lot, analyzing, thinking, planning, strategizing. You're thinking about taking a leap of faith, okay? Someone here is considering taking a leap of faith, poised, ready for action, springing into action. But you're taking a leap of faith. You're reminiscing about something. You're thinking about the past, but you're also taking a leap of faith into the future. Come to the edge. You're prepared to come to the edge. You're prepared to whatever this is going to make you happy. Whatever you're taking a leap for, whatever you're being divinely guided, when you come out of this renewal process, this rebirth, this regeneration, when you come out on the other side, once the process has completed, you are going to be extremely happy. All right, something or someone here is going to bring about a happiness. This new way. That's the truth. Bottom of the deck is going to be truth be told. That's the truth be told. It's going to make you happy, y'all. Whatever is waiting on the other side when you take this leap of faith, when you take this divinely guided chance, it's going to make you extremely happy. All right, and Spirit is going to be there celebrating with you. Your ancestors, your spirit guides are going to be there celebrating with you. They're going to be rejoicing with you. It's going to be a time of celebration. Okay? I just move these over a little. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move into the animal oracle. Okay? Because when you ever get that happy, happy card, and with the truth be told, that's like the conclusion of that particular deck, y'all. That's the conclusion for me. I don't know about y'all. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move into the animal oracle spirit and see what the animal spirit guides have to say about this. All right, so I split the deck on sweet results await and be generous of spirit, okay? So whatever you got coming to you all right, whatever this is, whether... What is that? Whether this is a relationship, whether this is a career, whether this is a financial blessing, whether this is a spiritual gift, I don't know what's coming in for y'all. But I know it's guaranteed to make somebody really happy. Oh wait, is that what it is? Yeah. Come on here. Let's see. Come in. You know I sleep with one eye open. All right. Okay. So sorry about that, child. When my keys get clawing at the door, it's annoying. I have to open it. All right. So what does the animal spirit guides say? All right. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Okay. So for many of you, you've been given some sort of insight, some sort of gift, some sort of knowledge, and Spirit wants you to use that to be able to help your community, help your family, help those who come to you, okay, who's seeking your guidance, seeking your assistance. All right, so don't be afraid to share your knowledge or your wisdom. All right, but don't solicit it. Let people come to you. Okay, don't always give out don't always have an opinion. Sometimes silence is the best key. Okay, but let people come to you, and if they seek your advice, then you give it. Okay, just don't be out there willy-nilly just saying this is what I think. Nobody cares what you think. Okay. Let's be honest. Nobody cares what you think. Let people ask for your opinion, your thoughts, or your help, okay? Now, if you see some people are very afraid to ask for help because they feel it makes them look weak, okay? So if you sense that, you can say, hey, would you like my help, okay? But don't just go out there and be like, hey, this is what I think, you should do this. No, ask first, okay? If you can be of assistance to someone, all right? With whatever it is that you are being called to help with. Could be anything. Doesn't have to be mental wisdom. It could just be help. Okay, there's something that you're good at that people can use your skills, your wisdom, okay, your training, okay, but you do have something that could help benefit the collective. And Spirit wants you to turn that knowledge into wisdom. All right, that's the application. Put it to use. What else? What else, animal spirits? What else does the collective need to know? You are never alone, okay? This journey, okay, can feel very alone. It can feel like you've been orphaned, okay? But, and I know, okay? But one thing I did know is that in my darkest hours, whenever I asked for a sign from my ancestors and my spirit guides and the divine spirit, I always got messages, random little trinkets showing up. I even had a heart-shaped coins at one of my doors before, and you know, I found a diamond out by a tree, a penny underneath my blanket that I was in that I know wasn't there. There are times that spirit has shown up when I felt so lonely and alone, and spirit has shown me. My ancestors have come through, or my mom, and they'll give me little signs that they're here with me, that I'm never alone, that I'm protected, that I am loved. And so when you feel like you're in this journey by yourself, ask your guides to send you a sign. You can even ask for the type of sign and then be open to receiving it. And you will know without a shadow of doubt that you are never alone, that love surrounds you, and that you are protected, okay? The scary part is when you get comfortable being alone, okay? That's the scary part, because then at that point, can't no one disturb your peace. You won't allow anyone to disturb your peace. Once you get comfortable with being alone, okay, then you have conquered that fear of loneliness. When alone time becomes your ally, when it becomes your friend, when you seek and you crave solitude and alone time, that's when you know you've conquered that loneliness, that codependency of always needing to have someone around you or be with someone, okay? Company is good, friends is good, family is good, but also knowing how to just be by yourself and be alone in the comfort of your own presence, in the silence of your own presence, in the silence of your own temple, okay? That's where you can commune most with the divine presence, with your ancestors, your spirit guides, where that is where you get your messages, and that's where you do most of your healing. You can't do this healing, this spiritual journey, this cleansing, this purification, this regeneration process when you're always got something going on, when you're always surrounded by people, when you always are in the process of doing, okay? When you're not spending enough time just being by yourself, with yourself, acknowledging. For a lot of people can't stand silence, okay? You got to get comfortable with the silence. You got to get comfortable with yourself. And that, for most, is scary for people, because then it brings them face to face with their own worst fears, their own worst enemy, themselves. And a lot of people aren't ready, but this is what the spiritual journey is designed to help you come face to face with your shadow side, face it, overcome it, and be able to integrate it and love it, okay? So that when you come out the other side, you're not still burdened and weighed down by the things of your past. See? That's why I want to revolve the door for y'all. Since you are... Go, sir. Y'all not about to keep doing this while I'm in the middle of my reading. See, my cats like to come in and out, but it's kind of humid today, and I don't want to leave my doors open. All right, what else, animal spirit guides? But I don't like that clawing on the door, that scratching noise either. Know your worth, okay? So this goes back to being alone, all right? And if you have issues with your worth, your self-esteem, okay, that comes from your solar plexus, okay? So maybe working with your solar plexus, okay, and your sacral will allow you, okay, to love yourself, to get to know yourself. When you're spending time alone, okay, in solitude and sanctuary during this healing journey, this is the perfect time for you to get to know yourself, to reprogram your subconscious with positive affirmations, to show yourself the love that you never received. No one else is going to give you or show you the love that you deserve unless you show them what your worth is, what your value is. Okay? So love yourself and treat yourself the way you expect someone else to treated. And if you don't know what love look like, okay, this is the time for you to get to know that about yourself, to get to know what you love, to get to know how you are loved. Many of us don't even know our own love language. Okay, what brings us joy, what brings us happiness, what brings us peace, what brings us serenity. Okay, many of us don't even know our own selves because we become so encumbered by what other people think of us that we've taken on these ideas and these agreements as our own. In reality, that's not who we are. Okay, we've just allowed people to tell us what our worth and our value is. Okay, and we've stood in agreement, stood as a bystander. Okay, and it's time to really strip away that. Ask your ancestors, ask your spirit guides to show you your worth, your value, to help you raise your vibration, your frequency, so that you don't continue to attract the same type of people or the same situations, okay, that has forced you to lower your self-worth, that has forced you to, sometimes you have to come face to face with your demons, okay, your past, your childhood traumas, okay, those things that made you into the person that you are today, okay, and then you have to learn how to forgive yourself and forgive others. And you have to learn how to love yourself all up. Many of you were never loved properly. You were not cared for. You were not shown what healthy love is. And so you've struggled your entire life to figure that out. Well, it's time to stop trying to figure it out and go within and recognize that love starts from within you, okay? People only do to you what you allow them to do. So what are you worth? Okay? Dream the world into being. Okay? So with dream the world into being, many of you have big dreams, you have big visions, you have goals, okay? And so as you're dreaming, you also could be seeing visions of yourself doing something or creating something with a team or with spirit or with your ancestors. And at nighttime, you're also creating, you're also working at night for some of you with the lizard spirit, okay? So whatever you can dream of, understand that you are quite capable of manifesting here in the physical realm, okay? So you may be receiving insights in dreams, you may be receiving visions or messages about certain things, people, places, or ideas. So write them down when you confirmation. All right, you heard that. So write them down, okay, and then start doing research, start strategizing, start planning, start bringing them to life, okay? If you've been guided to move somewhere, start doing your research about that place. If you're being guided to buy something or to help, start doing your research, okay? Learning, you got to do your part, okay? That's a part of the process, a part of the manifestation process. When you're dreaming, when you're creating, when you're bringing something into life, is you got to get to know it. You got to visualize it. You got to see yourself, okay? If you're thinking about buying a piece of land, you print it out. You do the research. You go buy it. You drive there, okay? You visualize yourself actually there in that experience, okay? Those are all part of dreaming your world into being, okay? Because now you're telling the universe you're actually making the actionable moves, okay? That is telling the universe, this is what I want to bring forth into the world. And then the universe will respond in kind and start bringing you the people, places, and things needed to bring this into fruition. Be peace, okay? As changes occur within you and around you, you are being asked to be at peace, to find peace, to find sanctuary, okay? For many of you, this is a sanctuary that you're dreaming of, a place that will fulfill you in the most deepest sense of the word possible, a place where you're unencumbered by the burdens of the matrix, the burdens of responsibility. Those who seek peace shall find it. Those who ask for peace shall be given peace. For many of you, I feel like you've only known peace when you have been, uh, when you're asleep. It's like you wake up in a world of chaos and conflict, and you have to, and you're looking for sanctuary, a place away from all of the conflict, away from the turmoil. And that's a place that someone here, I feel, is wanting to build, wanting to create. Use your mind wisely. How are you training your mind? What are you training your mind with? What are you putting into your mind? What are you listening to? What is your eyes taking in? What are you feeding your brain? Mindfully. So whatever it is that you want to co-create with spirit or bring into existence, that's what you should be filling your mind with. Okay? And what I mean by that is when you're using your mind wisely, is you're not filling it with filth and garbage and stuff that don't help you. You need to be filling your mind with the things that's going to help you get to this dream world that you want to create, or that you're being called to create. A sanctuary for people who are on a spiritual journey that can come to and find peace, where they don't have to be alone, where they can find comfort and love and shelter. Okay? So in your spare time, instead of watching the news or I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, okay? But as much as possible, use your mind wisely to fill it with things that's going to help you along your journey, that's going to benefit you and others along your journey, okay? Have your time set aside for the things, the fun things, the movies, the TV shows and stuff that you enjoy, but don't make it 24/7. That's all that you're using your mind for, or that's what you're training your mind with, okay? Those things have a time and place, but what you give your attention to the most is where you're going to see the most results. So this is about focusing on what's important to you, dreaming your existence, dreaming your world. So how important is this sanctuary? How important is your peace? How important is your spiritual journey? What are you surrounding yourself with? Okay? What are you tuning out? What are you tuning into? What is your frequency and vibration at? Okay? We're going to move into the native spirit. Okay, we're going to get some native spirit messages. All right. Remember, garbage in, garbage out. What you feed your mind, you are also feeding your soul. All right. Native ancestors, what messages do you have? Ooh, the circle of life came out again. So with the circle of life, this is about life stages, life growth, okay? I want to get another card to go correspond with that. A shapeshifter. This came out of one of my other readings, a shapeshifter. So things are not as they appear to be. Things are still changing. You may even have the gift of a shapeshifter. Now, some people think the shapeshifters are tricksters. Honestly, it depends on the legend and the lore and the tribe. Shapeshifters have the ability to change form, to change their appearance, and to be able to blend and go anywhere. Okay? So often when the modern world thinks of a shapeshifter, we say trickster because of someone not being authentic. Well, if you look at it, being a shapeshifter is also a gift because it allows you the gift of fluctuation to be able to go anywhere and be adaptable. Okay? Being able to change your appearance, okay, allows you to be able to go places where most people cannot go, all right, in order to learn or to be shown the things that are needed for your journey, okay, where you can meet new people, where you can have new experiences, okay. So when you look at being a shapeshifter, I feel like it's a gift to be able to shapeshift, but you also, when being a shapeshifter comes with a lot of responsibility to use these gifts, okay, in a way that is conducive or conductive or helpful for the collective, helpful for the planet, helpful for the animals, okay? For many of you during the full moon, all right, something shape shifted. Something shifted in your perspective. You were given a view of something, but you were able to see some illusions where you were seeing, somebody was able to see through some, during the eclipse. I feel like this happened during the eclipse. But something shifted. And it was like something was revealed. And with the circle of life, something here has come full term. All right. This is a different stages of life, okay? Somebody here is completing a cycle or have completed a cycle and is getting ready to move into the next phase of their life, getting ready to move into the next chapter, the next dimension, the next timeline. And it's bringing you closer and closer to the center of who you are, your authentic self. And that's what's important to remember as you shapeshift with these changes. Is that use the circle of life to anchor yourself as you remake and remold. You're being reborn anew every single time that you go through a regeneration process on your spiritual journey. A little bit, a piece of you is being stripped away and a new part is being reborn. And an old part of you is, you're leaving it behind. And you're moving into the next phase of your life, the next journey, the next chapter of your life. And as you close out each cycle, each ring in the circle of life, it brings you closer and closer to your true, authentic self until you're standing directly in the middle of the circle of life. Until you are face to face with your Creator. That's how you are going to remain anchored and true to yourself, is remembering, is knowing your truth. As you go through this spiritual journey, you're going to find out there are things that you have told to yourself and people have told you about yourself that is no longer true. And you're going to be able to shed those illusions and lies. And you're going to be able, that's you shape shifting into something new. You have the stag here, which also talks about leadership. It talks about strength. It talks about courage. Okay, to step into your power, to step into your destiny. Use the circle of life as an anchor point as you travel through this world, as you travel through the underworld, as you travel through this journey. Use the circle of life as your anchor point to always come back home and remember who you are. As you try on these new ideas, these new beliefs, as you try on these different ideals, as you search for your truth on this journey, I want you to come back to the circle of life, to the center point of gravity, and make sure that you have an anchor there, okay? That you can always pull on to remember who you are and where you've come from, so that you will not lose your way in the process. Because you're not only shape-shifting, but the world around you is also shape-shifting, and it's easy to become lost. It's easy to become discombobulated. It's easy to get turned around because there's so much out there being thrown at you. But that comes from knowing who you are in you. The spirit of fire. The spirit of fire is about purification. It's cleansing. It washes away. Like when we talk about fire, we talk about passion, ambition. We talk about something burning brightly, taking on a life or a form of its own. So at this time, this could be also a good time to do a bonfire or to light a smoke pit and to spend time cleansing and purifying yourself under the full moon near fire, where you're being washed and remade anew, where the regeneration process happens as you rise out of the ashes This could be also a sacred ritual that you undertake that will allow you to purify your spirit, okay? To cleanse away the emotions, the lies and illusions. That would allow you, fire is also, once the smoke clears, it allows you to see what clearly has been hidden away. Also, fire is good to burn away, to strip away, to tear down, all right? To cleanse anything that is no longer serving you. So call on the spirit of fire when you're going through a time where you need to heal, a process, or you're needing to strip away or find yourself or to become unencumbered. Call on the spirit of fire to help you purify and cleanse away anything that is no longer serving you. And when we talk about the spirit of fire, we're not actually talking about, not telling you to go to be mindful. Also, the sun. Spending time in the sun, okay? Spending time out in the sun where the fire, the rays of the sun can also cleanse away any illusions, cleanse away any debris, junk. The sun is very healing for our DNA. We can also receive light code activations from the sun as we spend time out in the sun, okay? So bathing in sunlight, bathing in the firelight are all ways that you can purify and cleanse yourself. You can even write down the things that you want to release, that you want to heal from, and you can burn it in a fire, and it's a release process, okay? It allows you to come back to self, to see yourself clearly for who you are. And then we have the spirit of air. This could be, I could also be talking to a fire sign here. I could be talking to an air sign and an earth sign, okay? The spirit of air. This is about new ideas. This is about communication. This is about the stirring, changes. This is about the changes in the air, the changes on the horizon, the changes in the atmosphere. Air is about the wind. It gives us a sort of freedom, okay? It lifts us, the air beneath our wings, it lifts us high above the obstacles and problems of everyday life. And as you take in the spirit of air, as you breathe in the air into your lungs, as you're meditating, as you're outdoors, take time to really visualize the air as it's moving into your lungs, as it's moving into your body. And let it fill you with renewed purpose, renewed hope, renewed ideas. Call on the spirit of air and ask for new ideas. Okay? Communication. To help you, okay? To help you reach new levels, to help you open up to new potential, to help you open up to new ideas, new thoughts, new way of thinking. Ask the wind to carry, all right? When you speak, ask the wind to carry your words, your prayers, your meditation to your ancestors, to your spirit guides, to the divine creator. The wind carries on its sound. So use your voice to sing, use your voice to speak up. Ask the spirit of air to assist you in carrying your voice. Answering the call. For many of you, this is about answering the call that this spiritual journey, this quest for truth, this quest for, you can call it knowledge, this quest of self, the true authentic self, the quest to find who the I am that I am presence is. But whatever this is, you're being called, all right? And for many of you, you're answering the call. You're getting ready to step into your calling, okay? You're getting ready to step into your life purpose, your life journey. And once you've stepped into this journey, once you've had multiple experiences with things of the supernatural, there is no turning back. You can't just close your eyes and go back to the way that things were. You're not, if this is truly the path that you want to take, you're not going to want to. You're not going to be able to just close yourself off to what the divine creator, your ancestors, and spirit guides have been showing you, have been teaching you. Now you have free will. You can choose to no longer walk the path. But I feel like many, if you're here watching this, is because you see the vision. Okay? You see the rainbow. You understand what it would mean for the collective. If one person continued on this journey and healed, how many other people can also do the same? You see it already happening. You see the changes happening. You see what could potentially be. And so you got to find your reason. When the storm is brewing around you, y'all, you got to find your reason why to keep going. You got to remember why you started this journey in the first place. Because there are going to be obstacles and times and darkness that you're going to come up against. And it's going to make you question everything, if this journey is worth it. And just remember, every time you ask that question, ask for a sign. And be open to receiving it. And you'll know that you are where you are, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. That you have the strength, you have the courage, you have the resources, you have the willpower, and you have an entire team standing guard, protecting you as you go through this metamorphosis, this spiritual transformation. As you answer the call to your life purpose. So we're going to go ahead and get into the... Yeah, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but a lot of these messages they're coming from a different place, a different channeling. And it takes a lot of energy. It's almost like a door being opened in your mind, and it's just, you're coming from... It's just a different place. And if you're a reader, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a different place. But it takes a lot of energy. So bear with me. I started to buy some actual coffee because it's decaf. And then I was like, no, let me finish the decaf. I'm trying to be a conscious consumer, but Lord knows I could use a cup of coffee right now, a real cup of coffee. Sorry, I hope my card fell. Alright, so change. Oh my goodness, spirit. Look, I can't make this up. Change. You're going through a metamorphosis. And there's a dragonfly, a beautiful little dragonfly here to help guide you on these changes as they're happening within you, as they're happening around you. The world is going through a change. As we as a people experience energetic and spiritual changes, it's starting to reflect in the world around us. And that's why we're having so much upheaval and turmoil. But your ancestors and your spirit guides, if you're trusting them, if you're aware of them, if you're listening to them, they are going to help guide you through these changes. Have faith and trust and believe. And be patient. Be patient as you go through this metamorphosis. Be patient as these changes happen. You could be dealing with someone as they're going through these changes. And you need to have patience because everybody has their own timeline. Everybody has their own strengths and weaknesses that will allow them to only move at a certain pace on this spiritual journey. Some people will go forward faster than others. Some will take more time. And that is okay because the next person's journey has nothing to do with you. So be patient with yourself. Be patient with others. Be patient as they heal. Be patient as you heal. Refuge. For many, you are a refuge. You are an orphan. You have nowhere to go, nowhere to turn to. That's what it feels like, that you've been displaced, a refugee. You feel like a refugee. That oftentimes that's what this spiritual journey feels like, because you tend to shed people, places, and things, and everything that you once known to travel this path, that the path that many people will not travel, or refuse to travel, or are unable to travel, unable to see the truth. But this is a time that you're going to experience really deep and profound healing. And your spirit is saying, as you go through this healing process, as you begin to love yourself again, be patient with yourself. Be patient with the process of healing, because healing is a never-ending story. It is something that you're always going to experience. Even when we've finished healing this lifetime, we're still helping our ancestors and our forebears heal their experiences, okay? As we do more research and understanding about who we are and where we come from, then we find out the truth about many things that have happened in our past, and then we work on transmuting that pain and creating a new legacy, a new story, a new hope, a new love, a new family. As we give birth to things that are new, we transform the old to put it to rest. You can take an old, ugly story and create it to something very beautiful. That's why I love Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft was a racist old white man, okay? And they took his story and they created something beautiful, okay? That's how you transmute something ugly and turn it into beautiful. They used his words to create a story that gave it a whole new meaning, okay? So be patient. Be patient as you rewrite your history. Be patient as you rewrite your story. Be patient as you are recreating yourself, as you are transmuting, as you're becoming this beautiful butterfly, this process. Protection. Guardians of the land. You are a guardian of the land. You are here to protect Mother Gaia. You are here to protect her creatures. But they also offer their protection to you as well. You also need to make sure you're taking the steps to protect yourself spiritually, okay? There are many different ways, many different amulets that you can use, many different stones and methods in order to protect yourself. You just have to find the one that's right for you. All right, so, but understand that you are a protector of Mother Gaia and her creatures, as well as they protect you as well. They give you warnings, they give you messages. Pay attention to the signs and symbols that you see around you. They'll let you know when to go another way. Listen to your intuition. Get grounded. Spend time out in earth. For many of you, you're coming into a period where you're going to have stability. You're going to be secure. You're going to have security, okay? So Earth Spirit, though, is here to let you know that this is a time of prosperity arising as well, all right? So maybe your stability was rocked. Maybe you found yourself without a home. You found yourself as a refugee. All right. But change is coming, and you will once again feel secure and stable. Happiness. This is, look, y'all. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I love when this happens. So this literally came out right next to happy, and happiness, y'all. Look at this. This is what y'all are experiencing, okay? This is what y'all are going to be experiencing on this journey, okay? You're I just feel like ending the reading right there, y'all. Is That's the end result. This transformation, this metamorphosis, this healing that's going to happen is going to bring you to a peace, a place, excuse me, that cannot compete with anything. Many of you are finding happiness and joy in solitude. You're finding healing, joy, and happiness in healing. You're learning how to be happy again. You're finding the things that bring you joy, that put a smile on your face. All right, spend time out in nature. All right, what brings a smile to your face? What brings joy to your heart? Is it animals? Is it trees? What really makes your heart stir with passion? Do more of that. Spend more time doing those things. That's how you raise your vibration. That's how, you elevate the frequency. Smile more. Dance more. Do things that bring joy and happiness to your soul. Because happiness and joy is contagious, okay? And we need more of that in this world as we're going. Bottom of the deck is sanctuary, y'all. I can't make this up. Finding joy and peace within your own sanctuary. All right, we got one more deck, y'all, and then we're going to close this reading out. And then I need about a 20-minute nap, and then I can get up and do the next reading. Whew. Ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels. What messages do you have from Mother Gaia? What messages do you have from Mother Gaia? What does Mother Mu want us to know? What does Mother Mu want us to know? What does Mother Mu want us to know? Completion, full moon. All right, so something here was completed during the full moon, or something will be complete during the full moon, or somebody here closed out a cycle. But that, remember, I told y'all that during the full moon there was something, the lunar eclipse, full moon, something was illuminated, something came to full circle, something closed out, there was a completion. All right, and that's why these changes are happening, to bring you in this happiness, because something or someone closed out a cycle, completed a cycle, closed the door. All right, and is moving into creation, dream time. This is also, dream the world into being. All right, this is confirmation, dream time. All right, so what you're dreaming of, Spirit wants you to bring it into existence, to work on creating it, because this is where some of you are very creative. Okay, there's something you do that is extremely talented and is almost that like of a child. Okay, you have the creation of a child, and whatever it is that you're wanting to bring forward, okay, Spirit wants you to do it, because we often know that, I don't know about y'all, but kids got the best TV shows, the best movies, okay? Kid shows are awesome. Because, like, Lock and Key is, okay, whoever came up with Lock and Key was brilliant, okay? Fantasy fiction, love it. But Lock and Key has a lot of deep and hidden meanings to it, okay? But it is so elaborately done, okay? So something like that, somebody here is very talented, all right? And so you're going to be able to express your ideas, and it's going to bring a lot of people joy, okay? Like childlike joy, childlike wonder, okay? So please start working on those ideas, and bring your projects to life, all right? The mountain, you have the strength, okay? Your ancestors, you have a lineage of warriors, okay? That are offering you their strength as you go through this spiritual journey, as you strike out and co-create with Spirit. You have the strength of the mountain. The mountain is your anchor, okay? Remain anchored, solid, and strong, and immovable, okay? Fire, look, passion, y'all. This spirit of fire came out again. This is confirmation. This is confirmation. Dance, celebrate, ignite your fire. Use fire to ignite the passion within you, to go after your dreams and be pursuant, and to bring in whatever it is that Spirit is calling you to, whatever it is part of your life purpose. Use fire to help ignite those passions. call on the spirit of fire and ask spirit to help awaken your passion. If you feel, especially if you're feeling not so motivated, you can light a bonfire and call on the spirit of fire to help you. Oh, confirmation. To help you ignite your passions. You can even start creating your passions next to a fire. Be fire safety, fire extinguisher, okay, um, towels, water, whatever else is necessary. You can just light a candle and call on the spirit. You ain't got to light a bonfire, y'all. Look, we got enough wildfires, okay? Remember, fire safety first, whatever you do, okay? But the spirit of fire will help you ignite those passions, all right, that are sleeping, that are in slumber, okay? And help you bring them to life. Okay, you can, like this simple little candle here will work too, y'all. Yeah, it's time to breach. It's time to come to the surface, okay? This is well spirit, okay? It is time to come out of your comfort zone and explode onto the scene, okay? Get to work, taking action towards your passion, your endeavors, okay? Whatever it is the spirit is calling you to do, all right? Milky Way, shift your perspective. Shift your perspective on how you look at life, how you look at other people, okay? Remember, everybody's perspective is going to be based on their own life experiences and their own truth, okay? So everybody's going to have a different perspective on when they see something or when they observe something. So if it resonates with you, then you go with it. If it doesn't, then, you let it go, all right? So Milky Way, all right? Be mindful of your own perspective and how you are perceived, how others perceive you. You can also be projecting your perspective unknowingly. Nurturing. Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia is here to nurture you and offer the abundance and wisdom and love and feast of her earth, okay? This is so beautiful, okay? Oh my goodness. I can get a tattoo. If y'all can see that, you see all the animals? Can y'all see the animals in this car? I know that light is in the way. Can y'all see the animals over here? Up here? She have animals. Her hair is made of animals and whales and dolphins, okay? She is Mother Gaia, okay? And she is here to offer nurture and love and healing, okay? But she also is asking you to offer her nurturing, loving, and healing to her land, her people, her creatures, okay? To take care of what she is so abundantly provided for us, okay? She needs healing too. She needs love too. She needs to be taken care of too. Her, we only got one Earth, y'all, and so Earth warriors, it is time for us to take care of what we have been given, okay, here to live on. There has been a lot of damage manufactured and natural made that has been done to Mother Gaia, and she is in need of our help to help restore her and to help nurture, as she has nurtured us over these many years, okay? I promise you that if you take care of Mother Gaia, she will also take care of you, okay? And so that is my reading for this morning. I thank you all for joining me, all right? I'll be back with more later. Till next time, peace, love, and light, y'all.